I wanted to share John 15, and there's probably not a more important book in the Bible. There's probably not a more important um, chapter than for me personally than John 15. You can see, and I read out of the Amplified, but just sometimes you could just I mean, the richness of John 15 cannot be overstated. For example, it says, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, let me kind of point to this so in case. And I read from the Amplified Bible, by the way. It says, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, and I love the way it says this, and as presenting all that I am, that he may give it to you. And then he says, and this is the 17th verse, it says, this is the command, this is what I command you, that you love one another. Those are two verses in this chapter, and just think of this. Just put some time, like maybe the next time you're at a stoplight, or you just got maybe you're going to take a little meditation or whatever. Just think of what it says. It says, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. And I've appointed you, and I've planted you, that you might go and bear fruit, and keep on bearing, and that your fruit may be lasting, and that it may remain and abide. So that whatever you ask the Father in my name, presenting all that I am, and he may give it to you. And, just think about that. And, for example, you might focus a lot on just, the idea of fruit, of that we as people need to live a fruitful life. I love how it says that, I have planted you. And with that metaphor and with that imagery, God is telling us is that our lives are more like nature than they are a machine. A tree has to grow, and it has to be planted. It has to have the right nutrients. It has to have, it has to be taken care of. It has to live in a part of the country that is conducive to its environment, so that it can grow. And and a lot of times I think we move out of nature, and we live in a mechanical world, a Facebook world, a Twitter world, and we forget that if we really want to understand the ways of God, we have to be a nature-based people, or at least a nature-minded people. Continuing on, it says, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, as presenting all that I am, he may give it to you. What do you notice about that? Like that last part. Again, it's one of the richest chapters. And in fact, I could probably, every day, in fact, I may do that for 7 days. I did 7 days of gratitude, where every day I just was really conscious of being grateful and finding gratitude. I might do a John 15, 7 days. And this is 27 verses, and it's just so full. And I love this right here. Again, nature imagery. I am the vine. You are the branches. Whoever lives in me and I in him bears much fruit. However, apart from me, cut off from vital union with me, you can do nothing. And it talks, and I just love this one. This is one of my favorite. I'm going to wrap this video up because I want these to be short, kind of, to the point. It says, if you live in me, I love this. If you live in me and my words remain in you, and continue to live in your hearts, ask whatever you will, and it shall be done for you. And sometimes you could, I like to take a verse and I like to marry it with another verse. And I'll tell you in another video why I like to do that. It says, if you live in me and my words remain in you. See how it says my words. So, just get in the habit of reading Psalms over your life. Literally read the Psalms. And then I love how it says, presenting all that I am, he may give it to you. So marry 16 and 7, and just read that over to your life. Anyway, John 15, it's one of the richest chapters in the Bible. It's been pivotal for me. I'd love to hear what one of your favorite verses is, and I hope this video helps you. It says, I have loved you, just as the Father has loved me. Abide in my love. Oh yeah, let me kind of end. I'm going to end on this. This is I really like this. It says, I have told you these things so that my joy and delight may be in you. Everything that God is telling us in the book of John 15, it's right there, that we may live joyful and delightful lives. Have a great day.